Hi guys, back with another video. In today's video, as you can probably tell by the title, is going to be my 2021 planner stack, as well as redoing my A6 ring setup in my new theme, which I have here. So if you want to see all these planners sitting here as well as a redo, then just keep on watching. Alright, so not all of these are like my planner. Actually, I just have two planners really, which is these two here, and then the rest are just like notebooks or journaling or things that complement my other stuff. So anyways, I'm going to start off with the work stuff. I will leave timestamps if like you don't care to see certain things. And yeah, so let's start off with the work things. Let's first start off with this. The only reason I am mentioning this is because the last time I showed my business planner or my work planner, I had a section in there that I had a few people take inspiration from a section that I had in there, and I have recently moved that section out. So this is my like new design checklist. This is an Erin Condren, I think it's like a check. Does it say it on here? No, it doesn't. It's like a checklist planner. I believe they have a spiral one now, which I wish they had when I purchased this one. But anyways, it's super nice because it has all these columns and you can do check marks. So what I do is I do my new releases that's coming up, and of course there's different steps to each new release. And so I have design, I need to test, print and cut them. I need to print the stock for that one because I'm ready to ship shop. I need to cut the stock for it, inventory how much I have, the cover shots for like the listing photos, and then listings. And then I can just go down and just finish checking off what I have done. I used to do a similar setup like this in the planner itself, and I think I might have made like all of the lines and stuff. So once I found this, I thought this would be perfect. It had the perfect amount of spaces to check mark off, and it works so well. So this just complements my work planner. Both of these just sit on my desk all the time. I just keep it open on whatever I'm working on now, and that way I don't lose track of what I'm working on, especially because I get sidetracked a lot and then I get bored with certain sheets. So this just really helps me just figure out or remember where I'm at with certain new releases. Alright, so my work planner hasn't changed really, I don't think at all since my last one. This system works perfect for me. I've been using this specific one for a few years now, I think. So it's just a Foxy fix. I removed the elastic because I have this sitting open on my desk all of the time, and I just have this Mickey vinyl, which I never see because it's open all of the time. And the things in here, like the decorations or the setup, has never changed since I've put it in here. So everything is sticking together, all the foiling is coming off of everything, but I just need it to function as a quick work planner. Nothing has changed. So if you watch my last one, it's still the same. So listen to this. That's just the foiling just stuck everywhere because yeah. Anyways, this is a doodle from Her Name is Savvy when she was doing selfies, and then I just have this Don't Touch My Planner Thanks vellum in here. I just made myself. I like to physically write down all of my purchases for xoMamaPlans. I love writing, and so I always write down, like I have a spreadsheet and everything that I keep track of that sometimes I just end up copying and pasting what I need to in there. But I just love physically writing everything down. So I do have a purchase section. This one is from, I believe, JL Studio on Etsy, I believe. It says List Lab in the corner. I'm pretty sure it's JL Studio. I've been using this for a few years now. It is a check register, but all I do is I write the date, what I purchased, and then the amount here, and then I just total it at the end of each month. So I don't even bother with the first column or the last column. So that's my purchase tracker. And then like, look at that. Look at the foiling that's all come off. Like, it's just, I haven't changed anything. Here's another piece of acetate that is just disgusting already. I have no, like, need or want to replace anything in here because it just works. I'm not going to go through this one. Let me see if I can find an empty page. Oh yeah, I can. So this is, I was planning out the washi tapes in here. So I was using this as a washi tape section, which I probably still will going forward, especially when I have designs. And then I also have a follow-up section. So if I get an email, then I'll write it in here. And then once I am done, then I can cross it off. If I'm talking super soft and super raspy, it is still very early in the morning. It's actually 8:07 on January 1st as I'm filming this, so I apologize for my voice, but you guys are used to this for my plan with me, so if you've been watching them. This insert is from AFFLIATE Printables. It is the Simply Gilded collab, and it's just, I don't know, it's just super simple. I can write what I need to, draw a line to block it off, write down the next thing, so that works perfect for my follow-up section. And then I was liking this for my washi tape like brain dump area because I don't know, the strips, this is super old. I haven't changed any of this in here, but yeah, that's what that looks like. All right, moving on. Next is my monthly section, and this insert is from Snail Printables, and this is where I plan out new releases and $2 Tuesdays. So I just have this month tab. These are from Post-it, I believe, and I just got them on Amazon. That way when my planner is open on my desk, I can just grab this tab and I flip right to January and I can reference it. So as you can see, I just write in pencil so I can erase it easily, and I have my Sunday new releases and then a $2 Tuesday plans. I have releases. I was just planning everything out. I did this, I don't know, earlier in the month last month, so I have all of that going. So that's my monthly. Then moving on is my weekly section. This is where it stays open all day long. Like this is where it's open to. It is open to the current week, and I use this insert also from Snail Printables. I don't remember what it's called exactly, but if I can find it, I will leave this one linked down below. This is just my messy to-do list for the day. Let me find you a filled up one because it kind of gets crazy. But I have $2 Tuesdays for the week. I have newbies written here, whatever's planned for the week, and I try to fill out the entire inserts, $2 Tuesday and newbies. And so that is that. Let me show you a filled up one. So I try to follow, like, use this as much as I can because it really does help, but sometimes I just don't do it. So as you can see, like, this is a very busy week and I just jot things down. I don't make it pretty at all, but this is how I use this and it just works perfectly. I love that Saturday and Sunday is a bit smaller since I try not to work as much on the weekend, but this insert works perfect for me. Next is my like notes. So if I'm part of a group sale, I have all of the things that needs to be done. I plan out the limited edition kits, and then I just have little sections here, so collections, things that I might want to release. So this is pretty much my ideas note, like listing area, and what I might want to come out with, what I have that I could create. So that's that section. It's just pretty much an ideas section. And then this one I don't use too often. This is from AFFLIATE Printables. Oh, if I didn't say, this is from Snail Printables. And then this I was using kind of like an ideas section also, but this is more geared towards like my birthday month. That's what I want to plan to do. Like I jot down all of the to-dos for that. Black Friday sale, washi releases, and anything like that is all in this section here. And yeah, I don't turn to this one as often. And that pretty much completes my work planner. It works perfectly. Not going to change it anytime soon, I don't think, because that's how well it works. Let's move into this. So this is my brain dump. Like I just write everything and jot down everything and anything that can come to mind. I have just started it, so there's not too much in it, but I have a work section, a home section, a random section, and just like thoughts and ideas and things, or just, it's pretty much just thoughts. So anyway, my work section, if I have an idea that pops into my head, I'll just come in here and I will write it down. Home section, any like messy to-dos, I will come in here and jot it down. Like I said, I just started and I also lost this thing for like 3 weeks, so that's why it's not too filled. My random section, I did have a Christmas list going, and then I'm not going to turn to the thought section because I have some stuff written in there. But this is a B6 Stylogy planner. I forget where the jelly cover is from. If I can, you can just search jelly cover for Hope in Each Weeks and tons will pop up on Etsy. I forget where this one specifically is from. And I just have a piece of heart scrapbook paper in there. And yeah, this is just my brain dump. I have a pen pouch from Erin Condren that I just slip right on the cover, and it just has some highlighters. It has a pen, and then I believe it has a pencil in here. And I usually take this like on pool days. For some reason I have like ideas that come while I'm sitting at the pool, and this is just something easy that I can take around the house, move around the house, and just have everything that I need in case that something comes to mind, instead of carrying this big planner with charms that make a lot of noise. So this has been working really good when I was using it, when I didn't lose it, and I will be keeping up as my brain dump. I will even take this into my bedroom and put it on my nightstand, because sometimes things come up or things pop into my head late at night, and I can just jot it down right in here. The next one is the Hobonichi A6. I don't know exactly what it's called, and I covered it up so I can't see what it is. I got this off of Amazon. I also got this jelly cover from Etsy. I think it's like Salty Katie Co. I believe that's what it is, but I'm going to be using this as a journal, and I'm going to try my hardest to journal every single day. So this is what I'm going to be using. I just have some stickers in here, and yeah, I'm going to journal every day, and the fact that it's dated makes it easier and probably puts me more accountable to actually filling out every single day. So I'm hoping it does. I need to do some research and figure out what pen to use in here, because I don't want it to bleed through too much. I just love the paper that the Hobonichi Weeks or the Hobonichi planners. If you use a Hobonichi, or if you know a pen works good where it doesn't shadow too much on the back, I don't mind some shadowing, but if it doesn't shadow too much on the back, please let me know. Today is January 1st. I have some pictures that I really want to print to put in here. Speaking of pictures, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I used to use the LG Pocket Photo Printer. Well, it crapped out on me. It crapped out on me on our last Disney trip. So for Christmas, I asked for a new photo printer. Is it raining? And I don't know, I just chose this one. I haven't used it. Did I open it even? Okay, I did open it. I haven't used it, so I can't give you any feedback on how it works. I'll see how it works. The main thing I wanted was that it could do collages, which I'm pretty sure I read that it could. Didn't use it yet, but I do plan on using these two together to do some journaling. I'm hoping I can keep up with it. I really want to, that's why. And now let's go into my A6 rings. I'm going to put this back down. I don't know if I want to switch into the cream one that I have. Oh my gosh, everything's falling everywhere. I think I want to switch into this cream one that I have. I love these Pression planners. I love that the rings are huge. Absolutely huge. Like, I can fit so much. I was using this one before, so it's kind of dirty inside. But I think I'm going to switch into this. So, and it'll make it a lot easier when I'm moving things back and forth. I do have a quick flip of this in one of my Christmas week plan with me. You can catch a flip of my Christmas setup, but I am switching it out now. I told myself I was going to leave it for like another week as Christmas, but I'm ready to let go of Christmas in my planner. Not my house just yet, but in my planner. So we are going to switch things out. What I'm going to do is, because I love like the order, okay, not the order because I'm going to be switching around. I love how it's set up, how I have it set up. So what I do when I redo my planner setups is I just take one page at a time and I replace it as needed. So a lot of this stuff is Christmas, so I will take this page, figure out if I want it in my new planner. If I do want it, great, put it right in, and then I will just turn page by page and figure out what I want to replace. So that is how this setup is going to go. I'm going to keep the stuff that was in the front pocket because it's cute and I like it. Maybe I'll change out the paperclip, but as of right now, I'm going to leave it, and that will be my front little pocket. So for this planner setup, the theme is going to be no theme. The theme is going to be whatever makes me happy. And sometimes when I'm setting up for a theme, like early last year had to be a theme. It was like pink and girly and leopard print. This year For this setup, I don't have a theme. I pulled whatever makes me happy, and this is just some of the stuff I pulled. So I got palm trees in here, I got marble, I got leopard print, I got pink, I think I even have some blue in here, blue, green. So I just went through my stash of things and I just made a pile of whatever made me happy. So there's absolutely no theme. All of these papers are from random paper packs, random sheets of papers that I had laying around. So that is what I am doing for this planner setup. The theme is whatever makes me happy. So we're going to start. I'm going to keep this in here because I love this image and it just makes me happy. So we're going to leave that in here. I also like my little M. So this is going to be like a mixed metals theme. Also, I just have a bunch of stuff. So I always start with the dividers, the papers, and all of that, and then I will go in and then put all of my little like die cuts and stuff to decorate. Okay, so next is I have this piece of vellum. I'm gonna put that on the side. I might use it later, but I'm gonna go in and find a different piece of vellum to use, and I think I want to use this one because it makes me happy. So whatever I pull, whatever I'm feeling, that's what's gonna go in this planner. Next, oh, it is raining. I need to go look out the window. All right, I had to go look out the window because I love the rain. If it could rain all day every day, okay, maybe not all day every day, but I love the rain. I have this schedule, which is of course Christmas. It's got the little candy cane thing. So as of right now, I am just gonna put the sections in my planner and I'm going to rearrange the sections, but I'm gonna put everything in first and then I can just move everything. So what I'm going to do is I need my monthly tab. So this is just an old one. I had this in my other setup, so I'm gonna use that. I love the simplicity of it. I mean, it's not the prettiest thing, but it does the job. This is on a piece of like teacher transparency. So if you're a 90s kid, these are the ones that they used to put on the projectors and write with the dry erase markers, and then it would project it on the wall. That is what these are. And I just like that they're super thin and don't bulk up my planner, because I would rather bulk up my planner with all the pretty stuff and the inserts. So where I don't need the bulk, I won't put the bulk. So that is why I use that. Next thing that I have is this piece of a scrapbook paper, and now I'm going to replace that with whatever I grab and want to use next. And then I'm also going to have to put a pocket on it. So I have this brown one, so I want to use something else in place. I don't want to use another brown because I do want to disperse the colors that I do have. And so I think I'm going to go with this blue one. I thought I had more than one blue. Alright, so I'm going to go with this paper. It's not even punched. So I just used the Repesco puncher. I like this one. In my Amazon storefront, I do have a lot of planner things that I use, so you can always check that out. On the back side, I like to put a pocket to hold those stickers in because I like to use those in my monthly. My plan is to use my monthly a bit more this year. I'm just grabbing a scissors and cutting the very edge so that I can just slip in these stickers in a bit easier. And then I can decorate it later also if I want to. Putting that down and putting my stickers in. So here's the start to my monthly section, and that always fits nice and perfect in the A6 ring. Did I even say this was an A6 rings? It's an A6 rings. Okay, so I have that. The next thing that I had in here was this little piece of laminated negative foil. So I'm going to find a piece of acetate, or no, I have this Good Vibes of this Vibes one right here. I think I'm going to put that here because that will look, no wait, leaves right before that. There, well, let's use this one. This is from Simply Gilded. I'm going to use this one right here. It's very pretty. I really should corner round. I'll go in and corner round things after. So that is that. Next, I have my year at a glance. So that'll go before the year. Then I have my bookmark that I always use. I just laminated some glitter and turned it into a little bookmark. The next section that I have is my monthly. And my monthly is going to be acting as my free planner section. This monthly is from Less Minimal. I said that really funny. But I just like the simplicity of it and that it's a grid. So this is what I'm going with for this year. Leave it linked down below. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. Yeah, like I mentioned, I'm going to be using, instead of a dedicated pre-planning section, I'm going to be using my monthly as a pre-planning section. Next, I have this Lunar Calendar, which I actually want to put right behind the yearly. My kids, especially my littlest one, I swear is affected by the full moon. So I want to know when that's going to happen. Okay, that's that. Next, I have my bills section, and this is from, who is this from? I just bought it too. Is this from Simple and Trendy Co? I don't know, but I will leave this linked down below. I used to have a separate bill planner that I would just focus on using it for bills and my money envelopes that I would put cash away for each month, but I decided to move it into here, and this insert is only 3 pages, well 2 technically, and it just has my bills for the month, and then I can write the amount that I paid and then check it off. I think I do want to separate it with something though, so let me find, so I'm just flipping through. Let's do paper. No, I just use acetate. Let's do this leopard print vellum, and then put my bills section in here. I thought I had a back page to it. I guess not. And then I have this inhale, exhale, repeat. I don't remember where this is from, but I'm going to put that in after the bill section. The next section that I have in my planner currently is my pre-planning section, but like I mentioned, I am going to be getting rid of my pre-planning section because I just find that I didn't use it a lot, especially with how the year went and how this year is just starting off. Like, I'm not pre-planning very much, so any pre-planning can go in my monthly section. I had this piece of cardstock that I'm going to replace with something else. Find another piece. I didn't punch this one either. This is from an old Planner Society kit. And do I want to go this way? And then, so here's my pre-planning inserts. Kind of sad I put washi tape down for January, but it's not working for me, so I don't need it. Next, I have this acetate with just a bunch of cute stuff on it. So I think I'm going to keep this one the way that it is because I like the way it looks, and I can just toss it into my next December or Christmas spread. So I'm going to leave that there, and I'm just going to make a new one. I have this one right here. I am going to put this in here and then put a pocket on top. So I'm putting another one of those Target dollar spot adhesive pockets right on there so I can kind of stuff things inside. I will fill that later. Next, I have my to-do section. So again, just one of those super simple inserts. And then I had a piece of acetate and I had a cardstock. So let's see what we can find. I have this card from one of the scrapbook books I had. I just thought, super pretty. Love her hair. I love that she's wearing gold bracelets. I'm going to put that down and then a piece of vellum behind it. To this one. This is from Heather B. Co. I know that. It's just my name and it's foiled. Oh, it's not punched. And it's just foiled. Go ahead and put this one in. So my to-do section. Oh, maybe I can show you. Yeah, I do have something written. So like this one, Halloween at home. And I had a running to-do list of what we wanted to do. I wanted to redo our family room setup, so I just had a running to-do list. So this section had a lot of just like longer term things, and so now I want to kind of find a whole bunch. So to do, I just made this myself. It says lists and notes. I have an inbox section. I'm going to keep that like ongoing running project list in here, and then I'm going to be switching some of my stuff over. So I will get there. That's in the back of my planner that I'm going to be moving to the front, or I might do some switching around after. Next, I just have this piece of scrapbook paper with my clear washi tapes on there. I'm going to keep it in there because I think it's pretty and I like looking at it. Next, I have the currently section, which is actually my like this week section, which I'm going to bring back my old tab that I had in my last setup and use that in its place, or it was there before. I have a piece of scrapbook paper and a piece of vellum, so I'm going to go ahead and replace those two with whatever makes me happy. I think I'm going to pull some greenery in. Let's go with this one. So another piece of scrapbook paper, but I want to put something on top of it. Sparkly stars. Yeah, I like little subtle stars. I'm going to layer those two and put that to the next section. I was going to close it. Alright, so next I have my weekly section. I'm actually going to be pulling out everything but this week and putting that back, or putting this with my old inserts that I keep. Don't need this Christmas bookmark anymore. And I'm putting in my daily section, as well as I have a bookmark from my last setup. Here we go. So here's my bookmark. And I usually keep it on the week that it is, and I do have it, the holes cut, so I can just slip it in whenever I need it, and I can move it a lot easier. Next section, distance learning. My two little ones will not be returning to school this year. Mainly it's because of Ryder. and it was such a hard decision because I want them to go back to school, and they would be going back to school very, very soon, but it wouldn't work for Ryder. I think I explained it in a video just a little bit. So let's just do this black and white dot one, and then let me put something on top of it. I'm gonna layer these two together, so it's just stars and dots. We'll do this one. All right, so right now I only have December's in here. Well, I can keep this monthly. I will go get the correct one later. I need to go find them. That I don't need anymore. I like keeping this one at a glance so I can highlight specific days if I need to. And then I have all of my inserts here. So this is what I'm gonna have them do additional to their computer online work. So I have a list going. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to set them up for this upcoming second semester, so I don't know, we'll figure it out, or I'll figure it out. And then these are the inserts that I'm going to be using. So they're going to be doing their schoolwork. It's all computer work, and then on top of that they're also going to have a workbook and an additional computer website that they can work on provided by the school. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to let them choose which workbook they want to do for the day and choose which website they want to work on for the day. And then I'll go ahead and write it in so we don't overlap certain categories. So that's the distance learning section. Next I have the list section, which actually I have a lists and a notes section, which is going to be changing. I'm going to go back to my to-do section. I am going to change that to notes, which I am pulling out from my planner. So I'm going to change this to notes, and then I'm going back, which I think I want my to-do section to come before distance learning. So let me move this over just a bit, and then I'll move around my tabs after so that I can see everything. So after daily, I'm going to have my notes, my to-do section. This is a new section that I have been doing lately. I think, you know what? I am going to not use this one. I'm going to use a fancier one because I find myself turning to this section a lot because it is my messy to-do list. These are from Annie Plans Printables. I got the idea off of her Instagram, and what she had was just the days of the week, and she just had a to-do list going for the day, and that has been working really well for me. So I'm going to be keeping that up, and I'm just going to keep that directly behind my pretty section. I'm marking it with this one because this is a section that I turn to a lot during the day. So that is that, but it does need some decorations, right? So let's go with, I think I want to go with this scrapbook paper, and I think I'll skip the on this one. Then I think I want to change this black one to this blue one. That is that. What do I have next? Next, I had my list section in my planner, and so I think I'm going to move that to the to-do or the notes section. It's funny, I have this list insert and I have this list insert. Let me kind of separate it. I'll do a little vellum here, and then this acetate, and I will put all of my sections in that was in the back into the front in the same section. So notes and lists are just all in one section. Back to the back. So I had this in here. I think I'm going to take this picture. This is the old one I had. This one's kind of just set up for Christmas. I'm going to keep it that way. I'm just going to move this picture over, and then I don't know, I think I'm going to keep it kind of plain for now. Right in this section would actually be my Disney planning section. I have another scrapbook paper, and I have a notes section where it's just a bit messier. So I think I'm going to keep notes as notes. I take it back. I am going to put my lists back. I'm going to keep lists as lists, notes. I go to the lists more than I go to the notes section, so I think that's what I'm going to do. And my notes has more like research stuff. I have my wax melt review in here, so I remember what scents smell like and if I want to buy them ever again. And then I just have some note paper, so this is more like research and note taking. Next, I have another divider, which I'm going to put passwords on there. For some reason, I've been forgetting my passwords a lot more now, or I'm just going into more websites that had to be changed, like the passwords had to be changed. I'm going to put one of these from Heather Biko in that section prior. I think I want more leopard print. I really like this pattern. So let's put that behind the divider section, or the divider, and then I like the palm trees. So we're going to do that. And the wax melts, the note pages, and then I have a password section, which I'm going to use this one. It says blah blah blah, and this die cut is from Sweet Paper Studio Designs, and I will put my passwords in. Then I have my page lifter, which I am going to put back down, and I have a few other pieces that I want to use throughout. So let's now do a flip and see what I want to put where. I have this Keep Looking Up card from Simply Gilded, and I want to put this in. And I think I'm going to put it right here as a reminder. Okay, so now that I have a bunch of inserts in, it's not too thick, which makes me want to put more in it. So let me do a flip and see how I am liking things so far. I think I want to separate this with something. I really wanted to use that Vibes, this one. So I'm going to put that in here. I just think it looks cool. I think I'll do this. Then I go into my monthly section, fill those pockets later. I'm going to move this list. So what I do is I just close my planner and then figure out where it needs to go so that it goes like down in a staircase. I just like to make sure that it's sticking out and I can see it. Oh, I need to put my sticker on this one. I have printed on some clear paper different little headers, and I'm just gonna cut it out because I didn't want to use the silhouette, which probably in the future I probably will, because this is gonna be a pain to cut out each one. Alright, so I got it cut, but now the issue is trying to peel the backing off with these nails. I'm just going to use this right on this tab. If it can't be seen, I don't mind. I'm going to put it off to the side. Yeah, if it can't be seen, I don't mind, just because it's already sticking out enough to where I can find it easily. I am going to put this Organized Chaos vellum right here, because that's how I feel with school. I try to get it as organized as possible, but even then, it still feels like chaos. I wanted to put one of these here, right? Because this would be my Disney section. I'm going to go with the silver because, like I mentioned, I'm doing mixed metals. And this section is just purely decoration for in here. Now I need the passwords one. I'm just going to put that right here for easy finding, because like I mentioned, I changed a bunch of passwords and now I don't know any of them, so that will be super helpful. Alright, so that's all I really had left from the stuff that I pulled. I did use majority of everything. And then let me find some place to put this. I'm going to put it right here. What I'm going to do next is put in like all of these die cuts that I have sitting here, and then I will show you a final flip after I put all of these in. I also need to go find some charms and paper clips to tab things off also, so I'm gonna do that off camera and we'll do a final flip when I'm done. I am done. I am so exhausted. It takes a lot to set up a planner, but the end result is always like, I'm just always so happy with a new setup. I have a feeling this is gonna stay for a while. I usually don't, change my setup with seasons or holidays because it's just too much for me. I just like the Halloween setups and Christmas setups, and then the rest of the year is just whatever I have in here. I might change out a few papers here and there, but I don't know, I like simplicity and I just like to keep things the way that they are. Anyways, let's do a final flip. Thinking about how this video has gone as I was putting in all my die cuts, I don't know if I'm happy with how it's gone, but this video is gonna go up anyway, so it is what it is. But anyways, let's do a final flip. I changed out the tabs in here. I know it might be kind of hard to see. See how close I can get. I think that's the closest I can get without, getting anything out of the frame. Alright, so let's start. All I'm gonna do is flip through and then just show you what I've added or changed. So let's go in. I will try to leave some links down below to where I found some of the stuff. It probably won't be in order, but if there's something specific that you want to know where it's from, let me know in the comments. If not, I'll just have a bunch of links down below to some of the stuff that's in here. Alright, so right at the beginning I added just some die cuts. So I have my glitter balloon that I made, and then this Cheshire Cat emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. I just thought there was a lot of color here, so why not just bring in a little bit more color. This is my January Magical Mouse like Polaroid die cut sticker. So I sell these as a $2 Tuesday. This is the sticker here, and my intentions was, you can put it on a piece of paper and tip it into your planner. You can use it as a sticker and stick it, I don't know, wherever you want really, but this was my intention with it. I didn't really explain that as I released these sheets, but I knew I was going to be using it in my planner, so here we are explaining it. And then you also get two little mini ones that you can use like on your weeklies, and then you just get these stickers here. to mark the months, but this was my intention for the very large one at the top. I do release these as $2 Tuesdays. I've already released up until March. I'll be working on April soon. So yeah, that is that. Then nothing had changed there. I kept it there. I just taped in this bow, this paper clip die cut from My Newest Addiction, I believe. That's super old. I don't know. I wanted to put it in there and I didn't know where to put it. This all stayed the same. I did do a little bills tab, so I just used one of my tab stickers that I made. I don't sell tab stickers, I just made them for myself, and then I just put it on one of these, like, I think these are Avery tabs. One of these tabs, I got them on Amazon just to mark the bill section so I can see it easier. I just stuck some die cuts in this little pocket here. I'm not the happiest with it. I'm sure it'll evolve over time. I just washi taped in this little XOXO eyelash. This is from a scrapbook pad. I just cut it out, and then this is from Her Name is Savvy. I just put that in the corner. I made a new inbox tab. My other inbox tab was at the top. I just made a new one, and then I put it at the bottom because I did type all of those out, so you can kind of just see it. Oh, you can't see it. See it peeking out at the bottom. Got my list section. I don't think I put anything in this section this week. Didn't put anything in, I don't think. My to-do list, I put in this bear from Sweet Paper Studio Designs. I thought it would be perfect. Bear's holding a pen, and this is my messy to-do list section. So I just have that clipped super pretty with this Hustle and Shine design paper clip, and I like the way that it hangs right over here. And then I have this one at the bottom from Kubo and Lucy, and this is actually clipped to the actual day, so I can pull it up both ways, but I just like the way that this one looks at the bottom, just dangling there, and then I like the way this one looks dangling at the top. I did change out the tab for this one. It did say distance learning. It now says school. I put it down really crooked, couldn't pull it up because I was pulling up the paper, so that stayed how it was. I do need to remake this. I'll do that another time. Is the distance learning section. I don't think I changed anything here. I'll probably fix that another time. Notes, I think I kept that the same. Oh, I didn't change my wax melts tab. I'll go ahead and do that later. I'm tired. And then I don't think I changed anything else. I think everything else is just how it was. And then the charms that I put at the bottom are from Hustle and Shine Design. So most of my charms and paper clips nowadays come from Hustle and Shine Design or Kubo and Lucy. I'll leave them both linked down below, but this is from Hustle and Shine Design. It's just a Monstera leaf, and then also from Hustle and Shine Design, it's just a Mickey key. I need to put in some Disney, and that is a final flip. I love how it turned out. I love all of my tabs. I think they're just so cute and just very minimal, and I like that. So that is it for this 2020 planner lineup / A6 rings new setup. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I mentioned, I'm kind of not doubting how this video went, but I don't think it was my best one. But anyways, I hope you were inspired or got some ideas anyway from it. I thank you guys always so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye guys.